In a small, dim-lit studio, an ink-stained figure took shape on a sheet of parchment. Dark splashes and jagged lines loomed tall, reminiscent of Renzo Vespignani's signature strokes, mysterious, raw, and haunting. The artist, an older man named Anonymous, stepped back to catch his breath. From a distance, the figure looked caught between birth and decay, half-formed as though struggling to emerge from the void. Anonymous recalled the poem he'd scribbled in a notebook years ago. Yes, I Vespignani, now that he is dead for me, in memory, blot. Ever since he read those words, Anonymous had wrestled with their meaning. To him, they spoke of life's fleeting nature, that in the end, we're all smudges on the canvas of time. Yet in that same uncertainty, he found a spark of hope, the chance to make meaning of each mark. As he contemplated the figure, he remembered a saying attributed to Albert Einstein: "Imagination is more important than knowledge." Indeed, the swirling black strokes might look incomplete, but Anonymous's imagination could fill in the rest. And so, he began weaving stories in his mind for anyone who might one day stand before this inky silhouette. An unexamined life is not worth living, Socrates famously declared. Staring at the figure, you see details and smudges that don't quite make sense. Like life, the picture is best appreciated with open-eyed curiosity. Dare to ask the questions that don't have immediate answers. Curiosity breathes color into the darkest corners. The thick black lines hinted at sorrow, yet the negative space around them offered relief. Anonymous heard the soft echo of Buddha's words. You, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. In the swirling chaos of existence, remembering to be kind, to ourselves and others, turns angst into empathy. Wayne Dyer once noted, "When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change." Anonymous realized the blot could be ugly or magnificent, depending on the viewer's mindset. Even the darkest smudges may contain hidden beauty. Our perspective can lift or sink us, so choose it wisely. The ephemeral black shapes evoke the calm stoicism of Seneca. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. The figure, like life, might fade with a single spill of water or a careless hand. Knowing time is brief helps us treat each moment as precious, wasting as little as possible. The torn edges and uneven shading recalled the dialogues of Plato, who taught that the truest forms lie beyond our immediate senses. Perhaps the real image isn't on the paper, but in the realm of ideas. In the mind's eye, as we push past surface illusions, we inch closer to understanding. Above all, Anonymous felt a faint smile cross his lips. Even if the artwork was incomplete or wrong, the act of creating it brought him joy. A final memory of Einstein's words whispered, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. In the midst of confusion, keep expressing, exploring, and learning." He laid his brush down, letting the ink settle. The figure now stood silent, its posture leaning forward, as though on the verge of speaking a truth only the viewer could decipher. Anonymous believed that the art itself, no matter how somber, carried a quietly triumphant spirit. Bidding a silent farewell to Vespignani's ghost, Anonymous whispered, "In memory, blot." The lines might someday dissolve, but the lessons they inspired would remain, fueling new questions, fresh expressions, and an enduring spark of hope in life's uncertain canvas.